I'm saying this out loud because I know I'm not the only one here. And if someone else is sitting in the same fear, this same waiting, maybe this helps them feel less alone. It's day 5 after surgery. 5 days since they cut 10 mast cell tumours out of my dog Marley. 5 days since his tail was amputated. 5 days of counting breaths, checking wounds, watching for signs only fear seems able to see. Right now, I'm not thinking about the future. I'm not thinking about statistics or odds or whatever comes next. I'm just happy he's eating. That's it. That's the win today. My dog Marley had 10 mast cell tumours removed, 10, and when that wasn't enough, he had to lose his tail. Not as a metaphor, not gradually, not gently, just gone. That sentence alone sounds brutal, clinical, like something you say quickly so it hurts less, but living through it didn't feel quick at all, and cancer had its own agenda. Marley didn't ask why, he didn't bargain, he didn't collapse into self-pity or fear the way I did. He showed up, day after day, through pain, confusion, stitches, and strangers' hands. And without meaning to, he taught me 2 things I thought I already understood. Discipline, the quiet kind that keeps moving forward when motivation is gone, and resilience, the kind that doesn't announce itself, doesn't look heroic, just survives anyway. I didn't know love could look like this. Sterile floors, late nights, bandages soaked in fear instead of blood. They tell you it's just surgery, that wounds heal, that dogs are resilient, and all of that's true, but no one tells you what it does to you. No one warns you that the hardest part isn't the pain that they're in, it's the helplessness you're in. Watching someone you love trust a world that keeps cutting into them. Watching them lie there confused, drugged, still wagging what little they have left of their tail, because they think it's normal, because they think you wouldn't let anything bad happen. And that's the part that breaks you, because love is a promise you make without ever being asked. I will protect you. Even when you can't, even when you fail, we spend our lives pretending loss is some dramatic moment, a final goodbye, a closing door. But real loss is quieter than that. It's sitting in a car outside a hospital trying not to cry because you don't want them to smell your fear later. It's staring at wounds that look worse than they are, and wondering if your heart is lying to you or your eyes are. It's realising that love doesn't prepare you for pain, it invites it. Because the deeper you love, the more fragile the world becomes. And maybe that's the deal. Maybe love isn't about keeping them forever. Maybe it's about staying present while they're still here, about showing up for the messy middle, the wet wounds, the waiting, the nights where nothing happens except your mind spiralling. Right now, that's where I am, in the middle. They don't mourn in advance, they just heal. They eat when they can, they sleep when they're tired, and today, day 5, he ate. And standing there watching that, you learn something uncomfortable. That maybe humans suffer more not because we love deeper, but because we refuse to live where love actually exists. In the now, in the imperfect, in the uncertainty. Loving someone means accepting that one day you will lose them, but it also means understanding that today, they're still here. Breathing, healing, eating, trusting you completely. And if that's all love ever gives us, then maybe that's enough. Because even when loss eventually comes, it never erases the quiet truth. You loved well, you stayed, and for a while, that was everything. There's something else I don't say out loud very often. This relationship, this quiet, wordless, loyal bond, has outlasted every relationship I've had with humans, except family. Longer than romances, longer than promises made by people who swore they'd stay, longer than versions of love that needed conditions, timing, or understanding. And maybe that's why this cuts so deep. Because dogs don't leave when you're inconvenient. They don't grow bored of your silence. They don't weaponize your vulnerability. They stay. Through bad moods, through long absences, through versions of you that aren't impressive or exciting or easy to love. And then there's Lily, at home, waiting. She doesn't understand hospitals or surgeries, or why the house sounds wrong without him. She just knows something's missing. She walks room to room like she's misplaced a piece of herself. Pauses at doors that don't open. Listens for footsteps that don't arrive. When I come home from visiting him, she knows. Before I say anything, before I put my bag down, she comes close and presses her nose into me, slowly, carefully, like she's reading a story written in scent. She smells antiseptic, metal, strangers' hands, and him. She smells Marley on me, and for a moment, it's like I brought a piece of him back with me. She lingers longer than usual, doesn't rush away. She stands there, breathing him in, as if memory itself has a smell. And that's when it hits me how love moves between them without words, how loyalty doesn't need explanations, how absence is something even animals grieve, quietly, instinctively, honestly. Right now I'm split between two places, one dog healing somewhere else, one dog at home holding the space he left behind. And I'm the bridge between them, carrying scent, carrying hope, carrying the weight of loving more than one soul at once. Loving someone like this changes you. It recalibrates your nervous system, your expectations, your tolerance for anything less than real. Suddenly nothing feels guaranteed. Not tomorrow, not health, not the illusion that people, or bodies, are permanent. And still you don't regret it, because regret belongs to people who never loved deeply enough to risk devastation. So today I don't need answers. I don't need certainty. I just need him to eat again tomorrow. And if something like this means one day being broken by it, then so be it. Because a life untouched by this kind of love would be far more tragic. And for this moment, this fragile, ordinary, real-life moment, he's here. She's waiting. And now, I'm waiting for him to come home. That's how the story ends for now. Not with certainty, not with closure, but with hope sitting quietly by the door. This has been Mr. Pink's Monologues After Midnight. I hope you enjoy the content. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Good night.